Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream today! Hello Callie, I see you in the chat, you conniving, cheeky little sea dragon that I totally haven't threatened to kill 100 times because... Anyway, hello everybody! Welcome to the stream today. Today we are playing another visual novel recommended to me by none other than the sea dragon whom I just mentioned, who we are totally not going to kill. Anyway... The game we are playing today is called Akiya, and basically the plot is as goes. Um, we are playing as a high school student who has just gotten their first summer job, being that they have to go and take some photos of a house, an empty house called an Akiya, and on the way we meet a cute guy. That's literally the description of the game. Hi Star, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, no one's missed anything yet. We are just getting started. So if there's any, please, I always feel the need to say this. If there's ever any problems with audio, please, I hope that you will tell me. Please tell me. Okay. Is the game too loud, what it is right now? Okay. The music should start again in a second. Anyway, if there is scuff, let there be scuff. Callie is here, so if there's scuff, we blame Callie. Anyway, let's get into it. Start. Is it for real right now? Hey, here we go. Okay. You're a photographer, and high school or summer vacation means taking on jobs whenever you can, right? Yes. Come on, load. Oh, there we go. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. The job you're on today was from your uncle in Tokyo. He's the owner of a real estate agency specializing in Akiya houses. It's not a field you're particularly familiar with. All you know is that Akiya literally means empty house. From your uncle's description, it seems like all traditional houses are abandoned in more rural parts of Japan and gets resold or auctioned for cheaper prices. And for this job, he's requested that you head over to the Kyoto prefecture to photograph the interior of these Akiya houses. Take some pictures so potential customers can get a better idea of what it looks like inside. It'll help to have a photographer really capture the essence of the place. Well, I trust your judgment. With that and a ticket to Kyoto, you set off on a day trip to the abandoned house. Hold on, before you go, what's your name? What's my name? What a ridiculous question. So, while the game is asking, I might as well introduce myself to any potential new viewers here. Hello, if you don't know already, my name is Moona Kitsune, and I'm the half-demon guardian protector of Mizakura Village. And I'm also a member of the indie VTuber group Eternia V, and another one of our members are actually here in chat today. Say hi, Callie! Well then, Moona, I wonder what you'll find. I wonder that too. The house was quite a long way away from the station, and you make a mental note to memorize the time of the last bus back. Okay. Even though it's noon, the streets are quiet. The only sounds you hear are the buzzing of cicadas and the hum of passing trains, occasionally broken by the soft ring of a distant wind chime. Before you, the wooden fence around the Akiya has long weathered. Plants fill the gaps left by the loose wood and mud. Past the gate, stalks of bamboo peek out from the back of the residence and patches of wild grass cover the path leading up to the entrance. Oh, go back. I went too fast. Anyway, yo, what are you up to? A voice calls up from down the street, interrupting your thoughts. Okay. Interesting. Hello? Oh, there we go. You look over and notice a boy around your age approaching you. He's wearing a typical school uniform and has a bag strapped over one shoulder. You remember seeing a couple of students in high school uniforms on the bus ride over. Maybe he's a local student. No way, you're planning on sneaking in too? He tilts his head and laughs. The sound is light and pleasant. What? No, this is for my job. Wait, two? There's no way. Is he some kind of delinquent? The baggy clothing, loose tie, bag tossed over one shoulder? Hold on, he could actually be a delinquent. You eye the boy suspiciously, holding your camera closer. Just kidding. I forgot I can't wink. One day, Moona will be able to wink. I just got back from tutoring a friend, so this bag just has my workbooks. You don't need to look that suspicious. Suspicious? Nope, I don't know what I did not think you were delinquent at all. What? No. Suspicious? No. He laughs and claps his hands together. Don't worry, if we get caught, you'll do the talking. Since you're pretty cute. God damn! We're like 9 minutes in. 9 minutes in, damn, man. They ain't playing in this game. Is he wearing 2 straps with 1 arm? Yes. That is what it looks like. The 2 straps with 1 arm makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. I'm surprised this is what you guys are focused on. Have none of you noticed that he's got 2 different colored eyes? Am I seriously the only one that noticed that? I think it's cool. I noticed, but the 2 straps is a choice. He does. Yes, Star. Open your eyes. One eye is red, the other's like the same color as his hair. Nah, I picked up on it. The bag's just more pressing. I don't see the problem with it. It's just what. I don't see the problem with his bag. I think his bag's fine, chat. Alright, whatever. Explaining to- Hold on, I'm not breaking in. I'm here for a photography job. I'm a photographer. I'm supposed to take pictures of this empty traditional Japanese house. These photos are from my uncle's real estate company. They're going to on the website for potential buyers. How about I help you out? So I'll just be help me out? Yep, truth be told, I've always wanted to explore this place with someone. Plus, I grew up in this area, so I could give you some advice. He does seem friendly, if not a little strange for the number of layer of clothes he's wearing since it's summer. Hearing what a local has to say would be interesting, but isn't this guy a little too forward? Well, I guess it's fine. Who are you anyways? Right, introductions. You can call me Toa. Toa, not the kanji for harmony, but eternally. So Eternia 5, basically. Okay, so Ala just went and grabbed another guy off the streets, I see. It's very uncomfortable. My source, I did that in high school. I find it funny that this is the thing chat's picking on. Then again, I don't think there really is anything much else to pick on, really. The art's really cute, and I like the soft, really cutesy art style. Well, not cutesy. Cutesy is the wrong word to use to describe it. I like the yeah, just the art style. I think it's like soft, calm, and it just really like not sets the mood. It makes you not feel like you're there. What's the right word I'm looking for? Like it's pleasing to the eye. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very pleasing to look at, the art style. I think the music's really cute too, also. I'm a second year Mineyama High. Since we're friends now, you can speak to me casually. Sure. I'm Moona. I've been doing photography as a hobby since middle school. I go to high school in Osaka, but I'm in Kyoto today for this job. Whoa, isn't that a long trip? Yes, it is. You must be excited for this job. Yes, I am. Nah, the pay's just good. Yeah, money! I need the cash. Money. Yeah, I'm excited to explore. I want to explore the area. It's really cute. I don't travel a lot because of school, so I've always wanted to visit Kyoto. It sure is a lot quieter than the big cities in Osaka. It feels like I'm in a nostalgic film. Really? It's always been the same old for me. I'd love to see what it's like outside this area. I should mention. Toa's face lights up as he excitedly turns to the Akiya before you. My grandparents used to live in oh, I apologize if I say anything wrong. Kyomachiya. I used to live in a Kyomachiya like this one here, so I learned a bit about them growing up. So I can point out this. Words, great, off to a great start. I can point out its cool features for you. Wait, Kyomachiya? Does that word mean a Kyoto townhouse? Yep, they're townhouses that were built in the big cities I'm scared to say words wrong. In blah 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 Kyoto. Okay. So this place used to be a big city? Nope. Oh, I think my grandparents just meant that they retained features of those townhouses. Who knows what this street corner looked like back then? The Heian period. Your teachers always talked about how it was a time when Japanese art and literature flourished. This was also when Kyoto was the capital of Japan. You make your way to the entrance of the Kyomachiya, dodging a few stray branches and overgrown shrubs. See these here? These benches used to be for displaying merchandise. Huh, they didn't put them in the windows? Wait, windows looked different back then. I remember this part. No, go back. Is there a log? History? Okay, here we go. Toa laughs, reaching up to move some vines to the side, revealing a row of thin wooden bars in place of a typical window. I used to love looking outside the koshi windows at my grandparents' place. As a kid, I could never figure out why you could see outside, but not in. Okay, return. Toa was right. Even with the sun beaming down behind you, the interior of the Kyomachiya looked quite dark. Moving closer, you notice a layer of glass behind some wooden bars. It looks like this place had some renovation since it was first built. You take a couple of pictures of the front garden, careful not to step off the stone path. Moona, help me with these. Toa's waiting for you at the entrance. As you approach, you notice that the Kyomachiya is built on a slightly raised ledge off the ground. With your combined strength, the front door slides open with a soft creak. Toa hums and you step inside. The interior of the Kyomachiya feels like a whole different world. Now that you're inside, the smell of wild flowers and plants is replaced by the soft, earthy scent of cedar wood. Beams of light illuminate the large space from the ceiling, causing specks of dust to glimmer as they fall. The space is both brighter and bigger than you first expected. You recall how on your map you saw the length of this house looked almost double its width. Before you was a familiar Genkan entrance, albeit more weathered. Everything looks worn out. I wonder how long it's been since someone visited. We might be the first in a while. That door kicked up quite a lot of dust. Past the Genkan, there are a number of small wooden cabinets and drawers with an assortment of old pots and plates scattered about. Items belonging to the previous tenant, no doubt. On both sides, there are rooms with raised floors and tatami mats. And at the back of a long hallway, there's another door that seems to lead to a back garden. The entrance is ajar, illuminating the space from the back. Check it out, they have a little mascot. As he steps beside you, Toa immediately points to a small hand-sewn plush hanging from the side of one of the large cabinets. It vaguely looks lobster-shaped, but you can't tell for sure. You're about to step into the tatami room when suddenly you pause, looking over to Toa. It's been years and there's already layers of dust on tatami mats. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Somewhere my grandparents are looking down with shame. You both issue a silent apology to the owner for stepping on the tatami mat with your shoes on. There are other pieces of wooden furniture in the room with the tatami mats, but probably abandoned because it would have been more of a hassle to move. You spot a couple of wooden panels leaning against the wall. They look like a thicker version of the koshi windows. Oh, watch your head. You quickly turn and bump into something hanging from the ceiling, sending a shower of dust down on your head. Oh, gross, man. Oh, I just washed my hair. Oh, that's annoying. Man, now I'm covered in dust. Ew, brother, Brother, Let me catch up with chat. Damn. What is happening in the chat today? Aesthetically pleasing, yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Lodi. Thank you, thank you. Not even at school and the man's giving you a history lesson. Sheesh! Yeah, nah, for real. I'm convinced this is an educational game disguised as a dating sim. Probably. I mean, when you get the game, in the description of it, it does mention that there are references to Japanese culture and stuff, which I think is really cute. Like I like the references and whatnot. I think they're really nice. Like especially for like the setting of the game. Okay. You cough and cover your nose from the dust, fanning your face before taking a closer look at what you had just run into. The object hanging from the ceiling seems to be an old charm of sorts. It's made of a small wooden plaque and bell attached together with a braided cord. Toa looks like he's trying not to laugh, and you quickly dust yourself off with embarrassment. If it's a good luck charm, maybe it's a sign of good luck. Toa smiles and lightly ruffles your hair to help you get the dust off. The dust sprites! They got me! The Susuwatari are going to take me to a spirit world now. You wave your arms dramatically, causing Toa to laugh. If they do, I'll come find you. Damn, this is very forward. Callie, how short is this game? I know you said it would be a sweet and short game, but come on. Jokes aside, I'll definitely stop you before you run into any beams. Toa points up and you notice that instead of a second story, there seems to be a tall attic held up by wooden beams. Doesn't it look impressive? I heard these houses were built with just natural materials. The beams are all joined together. Speaking of materials, do you know what these are? You point to the panels at the side of the room. Looks like fusuma to me. They probably fit on the grooves on the ground. There are indeed grooves on the floor. They seem to section off in this room. They seem to section this room off into two. It looks like by adding the Fusama screens, the room could be adjusted to be smaller or larger than it is now. And it's different from shoji windows? Yup, see how these look more opaque? The Fusuma feels like thick cloth to the touch. Taking a closer look, there's a faint pattern of what looks to be landscape painting. Say, don't you wonder why people abandon these houses? Maybe because they need too many renovations? Maybe it's difficult to adjust as a community? I don't know, honestly. It's fun to visit, but I just don't think I could get used to living here every day. Right, it's probably a big change from what people are used to now, huh? No, that's not what I meant when I said I didn't know. Hey! Changing my words. I've gotten used to this. I didn't know a lot about traditional. I didn't know a lot of the. Oh my god, words. Let me try that again. I've gotten used to this. I didn't know a lot of these traditional houses were fading out. You must have visited your grandparents a lot then. Oh yeah, that's right. I used to see them all the time. But that was a long time ago. Toa is smiling, but the expression doesn't quite reach his eyes. You get the feeling that despite his cheerful attitude, there's something left unsaid. Let's try to cheer him up. Even though I'm not sure what you've been through, I'll do my best to learn more about these Kyomachiya, so you can chat with me anytime. Since I don't know how it feels to want to talk about something, but none of your friends know anything about. Wait? Since I know how it feels to want to talk about something, but none of your friends know anything about it. Oh my god. Toa smiles, and the tension immediately dissipates. Isn't that sweet of you? Do you say that to all the guys you meet? What? You know what? I take back what I said. Here I was trying to be nice. Damn. You cross your arms and turn around, while Toa laughs at your reaction. With that, the trace of nostalgia disappears. Say, doesn't this corner look like a pocket shrine? Toa walks over to see what you're pointing at. Ah, it's a tokonoma. Tokonoma. It's a tokonoma. Oh my god. Again, I apologize if I'm saying anything wrong. I don't like saying anything wrong. It always gets me. Ah! If I am pronouncing any of these words wrong and you guys know the correct pronunciations, I do hope that you will please correct me. The art style is so cute. I know, right? That's what I was saying before. The art style is so cute. It's got like this really like soft, sort of like palette aesthetic to it. I really like that. It's just very pretty. I like the art so much, man. My grandparents used to keep their vase here. They said it was for aesthetic appreciation. People usually kept scrolls and flower arrangements here. You were just pointing at a random corner, but upon a closer inspection, the area did look like a space that could fit a small statue or a vase. On the wall behind the tokonoma, you notice a groove that could have used to attach a banner. You try to imagine what this space looked like when it was used as a display. But Pocket Shrine is a surprisingly cute description. What was that? Nothing. By the way, don't you think all the tall roofs make this Kyomachiya look extra big? Plus, there's a surprising amount of natural light. You look up, trying to locate the skylight along the tall beams. Ah, Moona, that's ledge? What? Oh, am I gonna— what? The floor beneath you suddenly disappears beneath your feet, and you feel yourself falling backwards. Why backwards? Before Toa grabs you by the arm, causing you both to stumble off the raised ledge. Crash, okay. I don't know how to make sound effects. I'm not gonna throw something across the room just for a sound effect, chat. You land with a heavy thud, but the ground beneath you feels soft? Toa, somehow Toa managed to sandwich himself between— oh my god, I fell on the dude. Oh no. Damn. Toa managed to sandwich himself between you and the ground before you landed, taking most of the fall. Damn dude, I'm sorry. Are you good? Are you good? I'm so sorry, man. Did not mean to fall on you. You frantically look up at Toa, thankfully. It looks like you've both stumbled into a patch of dry grass and vines. Behind you, there's what looks like a miniature garden sitting square in the middle of the house. Don't worry, the textbooks are a nice cushion. Toa laughs and props himself up on one arm, picking out a dry leaf from his hair. From the proximity, you notice that one of his eyes is a darker shade of red. And you're basically half lying on top of him. I'm so sorry. I'll get off you, dude. I don't know why I'm still on top of you. My bad, dude. Thank you for like catching me from falling, but like, I'm so sorry, man. Offer him a hand. You feel your face burn, quickly offering Toa a hand. Thank you. Toa takes your hand, and despite your embarrassment, you notice his hands are surprisingly cold. Dude, you're freezing! Don't worry. Toa quickly pulls his hand back and stands up, dusting it off his sweater. It's just bad circulation. It's nice and cool inside the Kyomachiya during summer, after all. Are you sure you're good, dude? I'm sorry again. You good? It's really nothing to worry about. Do you want gloves? I always have gloves. Seriously, I don't care if it's going to be 32 degrees. I'm always going to have gloves in my pocket just in case. Okay, you can never be too prepared, chat. All right, you can always be underprepared. You can never be overprepared. All right, because that just means you're accounting for every situation and you're preparing for this potential situations. I don't know. The weather could say that it's going to be 32 degrees, but then, oh, what do you know? The weather's wrong. It's going to be 16 degrees and I need gloves because my hands are cold, alright? Toa's so fun. I would feel so bad if I fell on top of something. Yeah, dude, so would I. I would feel so bad, man. I'd probably panic and I would apologize like 100 times in a row. Oh my god, that's so awkward. His reassurance just fell on deaf ears as you ruffled through your camera bag, pulling out a set of gloves. I've been carrying these around with me in case my hands get cold when I'm taking photos. In any case, please put them on, man. Thank you. Jeez, I thought it was strange for wearing the winter uniform in the sun, but I get it now. It didn't make me extra mysterious and charming. You're extra susceptible to catching a cold, that's what. You huff and quickly turn around, causing Toa to laugh again. By the way, why is there a garden here in the first place? I didn't expect one to be sandwiched in the middle of the Kyomachiya. Having an interior garden is more common than you think. Or so I've heard. Toa pushes a stray bamboo branch aside, revealing the rest of the garden. The space is the space is much smaller than you expected. Only a small patch of sunlight streaks down from above. Bamboo stalks and a veranda obscure most of the sky above. My grandparents called it the Inoniwa, or Garden of Darkness. That sounds suspenseful. Toa laughs and gives you a playful nudge. Hey, I bet there's a horror novel somewhere about old houses out here. And the Suboniwa garden definitely sounds scarier than something like a chair. You'd be surprised. Say, you mentioned these photos are for a real estate company, right? What do you think's gonna happen after this place gets sold? I wonder. Maybe the new owner will restore it? Maybe it'll be renovated into a community center or museum. Maybe it'll turn into a cafe or shop. Continue the conversation. What do you think? And bro's a cutie? Damn, did we finally find someone that is on par with the Slay the Princesses star? Ain't no way. Yeah. Maybe the new owner will restore it. You know, do what they can to preserve the traditional culture? I'm sure that would be really cool if younger generations are able to see what these traditional spaces look like. Yeah, that would be nice. I wonder how much they'll change. Well, they'd probably have to start by cleaning up the place. Oh, and reinforcing it against giant earthquakes. Shoot, maybe I should have reconsidered before just walking in. Hey, these pillars have been holding up surprisingly well all these years. I'm sure you don't have to worry. Oh, okay, so we can go through all the options. Okay. Maybe it'll be renovated. Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be like a community center where people can visit and learn about traditional culture. I haven't seen one myself, but I read online that they were able to reconstruct a Kyomachiya just in time for the Gion Festival. What's that? I heard it was a yearly tradition to ward off epidemics since all the way back to the Heian period. Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't been to one since they're all held in Kyoto. Toba looks away bashfully. What can I say? I guess I've been glued to the street corner all my life. Right, I remember now. My uncle was telling me about how the Machiya restored... What? My uncle was telling me about how with the Machiya restored, the community was able to celebrate the Gion Festival there again. Whoa, that sounds really incredible. Okay, maybe it'll turn into a cafe. I heard there's a popular cafe in Kyoto that was actually renovated from an old Akiya. My friends were talking about visiting it together. So maybe the new owner will turn it into a cafe or a tea shop? Here, huh? I suppose that there's a lot you can do with big rooms here. I wonder if it'll bring a lot of tourists to this area. It would probably be a lot of work. But I'd like to visit a tea house like that. It sounds like it'd be really relaxing. Eh? Is that what it'll take for you to come back and visit me? Okay, well what do you think then? How about you? What do you think could happen to this place? If I'm honest, I'm not sure. I've gotten used to this place the way it's always been, just sitting in a quiet corner of the city. It'd be nice if everyone could see what this house looked like back in the Heian period. But it would also be nice if we could have more visitors like you. You must be a big history nerd, huh? I just picked up what I've heard. My grandparents really loved their place. When I stayed with them, they told me they didn't want to abandon the space out of respect for all the older generations. That the wonderful memories I couldn't have replaced. While to some people it might not make sense, I think they truly valued the heritage of the space. Toa gives you a rueful smile? I don't know if this is a translation area, if I just don't know how to read. I've never seen that word before. You take another look at the Akiya you're standing in. Running your hand over the smooth walls, you wonder what this place meant to someone in a different time. But looks like I've been reminiscing for a while. Toa smiles and claps his hand together, pulling you away from your thoughts. I'm curious, what do you do in your free time? Other than photography, that is. Well... I usually hang out with friends. I usually spend time by myself. Sometimes I hang out with friends. Sometimes I hang out with friends. Sometimes I just spend time alone. Well, aside from studying, I try doing things I enjoy. Sometimes it's going out with friends, and sometimes I just feel like reading or playing games or streaming or protecting Mizakura Village. I see. Say, have you visited anywhere cool lately? Well, I haven't been to this place myself, but my friend recommended this shop. They said it's a cafe and manga store all in one place. Their partner invited them on a date there, and I heard the cafe is really cozy. I've been meaning to check it out lately, since it's so close to our school in Osaka. Wait, a manga cafe? I've never been to one before. What's it like inside? You've really been living under a rock, huh? Just like Callie, who lives in the basement. Callie taking shots today, man. Sorry, Callie, not sorry. Dude, I think poor Ackle's been shoved into the Eternia basement. I know he knows how to stream. He's just got no luck with OBS and whatnot. He just hasn't had the time to fix it lately yet, which is really disappointing. At this point, Callie's come out of the basement and Ackle's been shoved into the basement. And I don't know what's up with Blueky. So it would appear we have quite a few people in the Eternia V basement. Yeah, that's, there seems to always be someone in the basement. You're either in the basement or you're not. That's just how it is. Minimum rule of at least one person in the basement. At all times. From the pictures I saw online, it looks really cozy. You can order a hot drink and read. It looks super relaxing. But how about you? What do you usually do in your free time? He thinks for a moment. Study? So what, you study all the time? That's it? You don't do anything else? Well, I guess it makes sense how much you memorize so many facts about the Kyomachiya, but that's too much, man. Like, if you didn't have to worry about entrance exams, what would you want to do? I guess I would love to check out the big manga cafe someday. Going on a date sounds fun as well. Well, I'm sure there's a manga cafe somewhere in Kyoto. Wait, you've never been on a date? Nah, man. I haven't either. I cannot talk. Man. Callie, I feel like you're picking all these games just to call me out, man. Like, damn. I mean, with your looks, good personality, respectful to elders, good grades, you seriously never been asked out before, dude? Whoa there now. What are you trying to say? I'll take you there as a friend. Yeah, I'll take you as a friend. I know, we can go check out a manga cafe together. It'll be really fun. I'll even show you around the city. I can also invite my other friends too, so that way you'll know even more people from Osaka. Toa looks at you, surprised by your enthusiasm. You quickly add, only if you'd like though. I don't want to drag you anywhere you don't want to go. No, it sounds fun. I would love that a lot. I don't usually get to meet a lot of new people, so this is really exciting. Say, you seem outgoing, but are you secretly shy? You resist the urge to laugh at his flustered expression, giving him a hearty pat on the shoulder. Hey, don't worry about it. Since we're already friends, I got your back, dude. I even promised we won't get lost in the train system. Maybe. Dude, public transport is so whack. Oh man. Toa laughs at your determined expression. The sound is warm and reassuring. I'm looking forward to it then. With a new spring in your step, you make your way toward the end of the hallway. The back door slides open with some difficulty. Stepping outside, you're greeted by the smell of wildflowers and the warm sun on your face. This must be the Okuniwa. It sure is hot out here. Toa was right, the back garden's a lot brighter than the Suboniwa garden. The sound of cicadas fill your ears, and your eyes take a moment to adjust to the sun. The garden was also a lot larger than the one tucked in the center of the Kyomachiya. It's filled with stalks of bamboo, wild grass, and very old trees. Tucked in the corner, vines half obscure what looks like to be a stone lantern. The lantern is sitting in front of another structure, most likely a storage space. But the centerpiece of the garden is what catches your eye. At the end of the stone path, a small, moss-covered shrine sits against a tall bamboo fence. Whoa, the owner must have maintained this well. Approaching the shrine, you notice the detailed stone wooden carvings that decorate its interior. Looks like a small Shinto shrine. You're vaguely familiar with Shinto beliefs. It's one of the indigenous religions in Japan where people worship various spirits, or kami, which represented the various forces of nature. You also recall how a teacher said that these shrines are considered a sacred space. Toa crouches beside you, admiring the delicate woodworking of the small shrine. Say, do you believe in kami? I'm not sure. I mean, look at me, Chad. I'm half demon. Do I? I don't know. What about you guys, huh? What about you guys, huh? Bro literally just asked a half demon if he believes in gods. Oh my goodness. He's me? Yeah, you're both history nerds. Nah, I've literally only ever liked 2 people in my life. Damn. It's more than me. That's more than me. I swear, this would be so cute to like read in or something. Yeah, it would. I feel like this would be like a really cute, like even just like a regular book or even a manga would just be really cute. Even, yeah, I know. I would like to read this if this was like an actual book or something. And the art style, the art style is just the center of my attention. Like, honestly, come on. We can all agree that it's really pretty. It's so aesthetically pleasing to look at too. Like, and just like, not the palette, just, I don't know, besides using aesthetically pleasing, I don't know how to describe, like, how pretty it is. Like, I really genuinely like the art style. I'm a big fan of, like, art styles like this, honestly. It's simple, yet you can tell like how much is going on, and like you can see the depth in the scene. I really like arts like this. Ghosts, yes. Gods, no. They're not the force that will guide me. It looks edible. The art is not edible. You cannot eat the art. Well, I'm not sure myself, but I know a lot of people believe in them to an extent. The term kami is sometimes translated to a god or spirit, but in reality, they represent many different things, don't they? Ding ding ding! My grandparents told me they can be anything from a creator deity to famous spirits of the dead, even powerful and unnatural phenomena. Aren't they usually worshipped at a shrine or associated with sacred objects? I haven't visited many Shinto shrines, but I heard there's all kinds of kami out there. It's always been interesting to me how people can worship different kami for different purposes. I heard during festivals or rituals, you might even be able to encounter one. Well, I suppose some people believe these. Yeah, sorry, this question was a bit out of the blue, wasn't it? Nah, it's good, dude, I don't mind. We're trying to make small conversation. Besides, it's fitting. I mean, I wonder if this is a shrine for the kami this household made offerings to. Upon closer inspection, there's a small plaque on its side. While any paint that was covering the sides had faded, you're still able to make out the inscription in kanji. With your phone's translator app, you might be able to read what it says. Ah, Toa suddenly exclaims as you look up to see him searching for something in his pocket. Seems like I dropped something on the way. I should go look for it. Oh, let me help you. Don't worry about it, I'll just check my pockets again. Give me a minute to see if I can translate this, then we'll look around together. Toa nods and you crouch to get a closer look at the wooden plaque. It's a short poem. Upon closer inspection, the kanji looks strange. Well, it's more like the words' meanings are all over the place. After typing the first words into the search bar, you suddenly realize what was off. Instead of Japanese kanji, the writing was actually in an old Chinese script. Characteristic of the pre-Heian writing system, changing the language setting on the app, the plague read as follows. With humble gifts, we ask for your protection, to cherish our memory, our lives and culture, for the day of the front door slides open again, when time has washed away all memories of us. To the kami of this land, you'll be here to guide them eternally. You remember Towa's explanation of kami, how households would worship many different deities for different purposes. This poem appears to be a description of the kami of the previous owners used to worship. Yet, the last word seems familiar, as if it has a different meaning. Eternally. Isn't that the kanji for Towa's name? Dude, he's dead. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. He's dead. Right? Because the second that the poem said the word eternally, my brain clicked. I was like, wait, eternally? Didn't he say that his name means eternally? Suspicious, don't you think? Plus his hands are cold. He has 2 different colored eyes. This guy ain't human. He's like a ghost or something. Bet. Plus he knows all this stuff about like all these really old houses, right? And he keeps saying like, oh yeah, I used to live with my grandparents. Plus he's wearing the summer uniform. No, sorry, he's wearing the winter uniform when it's scorching hot outside. He's a ghost, for sure. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a poll. You guys tell me what you think, actually. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Hang on. Let me reload. I'm setting up the poll. What's the bet? Towa's dead. Bear with me while I just set up the poll. Okay, the poll should be working now. Okay, there we go. It took you long enough to work that out? Hey, man. I said, as soon as I read the word eternally, I was suspicious. I was even thinking it. As soon as his hands were cold, I was like, yeah, no, there's something fishy. Something fishy here, man. Like, why are his hands cold? It's scorching hot outside. I didn't even work that out. Yeah, well, it's you, Star. Are we really that surprised? Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'll leave the poll up for a little bit longer, alright? And before we just quickly jump back, let me just politely ask, if you guys are enjoying the stream, I hope that you would consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you are new here. And also, feel free to share the stream with your mates and buddies, right? Like, even if you just hit the share, copy link, really helps out a lot. You don't even have to, you can just hit copy link, you don't even have to send it to anyone. You can just copy link, that helps with the reach a lot. I'm really pushing it today with all the stream plugin, damn. I'm flipping you off, by the way? Damn! Damn, I guess I won't be getting you that thing I said I was gonna get you. Okay. To the kami of this land, you'll be here to guide them eternally. Right, introductions. See, bro, I'm making the connection, even in the game. I knew it! Hold it. You can call me Towa. Not the kanji for harmony, but eternally. I'm a second year at Mina Yama High. Since we're friends, you can speak to me casually. The kami this inscription is dedicated to is Towa? Dude, he's a god? What? Okay, no, not necessarily god. He even said earlier they can be ghosts or spirits, whatever else. I take it back. The sun suddenly feels too warm, and cicadas are chirping too loud. Hey, Toa. You turn, but he's no longer behind you. You stand up with a start, the sudden motion making you dizzy. Toa, you there? If you're playing hide and seek, this isn't funny. You're running towards the house now, the meaning of the poem slowly piecing together. Maybe you've got it all wrong. Maybe it's just a big coincidence, and Toa's just standing behind the closed door, or maybe he's actually a kami. Why did the music stop? Anyway, the one who passes on their knowledge and information about their culture to a newcomer to guide them through the house once the door reopens. You throw open the back door, causing it to slam into the wall. The sound echoes down the long, empty corridor. All this time, Toa wasn't describing his grandparents' experience. He was describing his own life, watching over each generation as the kami residing in this house. His deeply personal remarks about the Kyomachiya, his surprising lack of experience traveling to other places, and the peculiar way he suddenly appeared when you arrived. His question, asking if you believe in kami? Ooh, the dots are dotting, chat! The dots are dotting! No, okay, why did the music stop? It can't not just be me. You run through the Kyomachiya shouting his name while looking in the rooms that you passed through earlier with him. The layout hasn't changed, and yet the space feels larger, more empty. I don't want to scream. I don't want to scream. Okay, Toa! Where are you? Dude, this is a game. This isn't funny. Okay, we're back outside now. You burst out the front door and Toa returns, standing at the edge of the road. I was going back to check the street. Are you really a kami? Oh, I yell the words. Are you really a kami? Sorry, I tried to do like the classic anime dub voice and then I laughed. You yell at the words before you can stop yourself, catching both of you off guard. Toa I wasn't done reading. Excuse you. Toa stands at the edge of the garden, frozen as you quickly walk towards him. Your name. Why was it on the shrine in the back garden? Are you actually the kami that the plague describes? You saw the inscription, huh? Does that mean it's true then? You're not actually a human? You're right. I'm not actually human. There was no smart remark, no flirty comeback. I'm a kami. Toa's words hold a weight of finality to it. Seeing your reaction, he smiles ruefully, playing with the braided cord in his hair. You're kidding, right? You let the question leave your mouth, but his expression gives you all the answers you need. Toa softly sighs. He's suddenly standing too far, like he can turn the corner and suddenly vanish. Ever since I woke up here, decades, centuries ago, I've been living in a weightless in-between world. Well, maybe that's a bit too poetic. I guess I've just gotten used to listening to all the stories I've heard, without being able to speak to anyone. Kami are everything and nothing. Objects, representations of emotions, states of the universe. The only thing I know for certain is that I'm not human. Don't say that. What? That I'm not human? I'm only repeating the truth. The worlds of kami and humans are separate. But there must be exceptions. You said so yourself, that during festivals or rituals, that kami can interact with the world. You step closer, over the overgrown path and stalks of bamboo until you're face to face with Toa. And right now, if you're really so many worlds apart, then how are we talking to each other right now, huh? I'm not sure. It seems like you're special, huh? Toa winks. He's trying to lighten the mood, but you can't really put up with his antics right now. Isn't this what you wanted, to be able to learn about the world, to chat with people so casually like this? It is. And don't pretend you weren't about to just leave without saying anything. Why are you so content with just Why are you content with just disappearing? You didn't realize how much you raised your voice until you paused. The silence that follows almost stings, ringing louder than the cicadas chirping. You know that I can't really be your friend. I'm only here because it's where my shrine was built. And this corner of the street is everything I've ever known. Today was fun. It's the most exciting day I've had in a long time. So I'll be content existing in your mind as a passing summer memory. So, I should quickly go before this goodbye gets more awkward. Before Toa can finish, you grab his hand with your own. They're cold, and in this moment, you wonder if these are the hands of a stranger. But despite it all, you know it's still him. He's frozen for a moment before slowly raising his hands, before raising up his other hand to hold yours. There, I'm still here. Plus, we're friends now, aren't we? Isn't that what you wanted? You act smart, but you're also so dense. Huh? You said we're friends, but I don't know what you think that means. Being friends with someone isn't only sharing things with them, listening to their thoughts, and giving yourself up for someone else. It's figuring out things together because you know you aren't alone. Damn, they're really pulling out the, and we'll do it with the power of friendship, aren't they? POV every anime ever. We'll defeat you with the power of friendship. And even though it might be easier to hide or run away, being friends means that you're there for each other. And you're a precious friend to me now. So don't you go disappearing on me. I'll be worried, you know? Plus, I want to learn more about you. If that's something you want, of course. Toa laughs, and it's the same light, pleasant sound that as you first met. I'd like that very much, you know? Thank goodness. In that moment, just as long as you knew he wasn't going to disappear, it was enough. Good. I'll definitely find a way for you to visit the rest of Kyoto. I'm sure if I look it up, there'll be ways. There has to be a way Kami can move more freely. Say, can you hold your hand up for a moment? Please, take this. Toa slides his bracelet off his wrist, holding it out for you. The red string is delicately woven with an intricate design, and a small bell is woven in the center. Kami can only be moved within a shrine, but I learned early on that this Kumihimo allowed me to travel to the other cities if someone carries it with them. It's not like a proper ceremony, which means I can always return here. It'll just let me explore the neighborhood. You're saying... I won't always be bugging you, of course. It only gives me the option of visiting the recipient of this bracelet. You're saying... Oh, okay, why did it go backwards? I must have accidentally hit my scrolly thingy. If it's too much to ask, you don't need to accept. You could do this the whole time! I didn't want to bother. Plus, I didn't want to impose. Since you've been so kind and all. You interrupt his stammering by pulling him into a tight hug. Toa laughs, returning the bear hug. I'll take it as an I'll consider it then. Wouldn't you like to know? You pull away and try to put on a oh my god, this word always gets me, man. Fake. I'm just gonna say fake. You try to put on a fake serious face, but it's impossible not to smile at Toa's happy expression as you laugh together. Well, you can't call yourself an expert. It feels like you've just learned a little more about the traditional Kyoto houses today. That you can appreciate the cultural heritage of this space just a little more to have a better understanding of the culture. And also, you were able to make a precious new friend. So, shall we explore Kyoto together? Did we even take photos? True, and that's the end? Already? Callie, how short was this? I know you said it was short, but seriously? This short? This is it? Really? Damn, alright. How do I end the poll? There we go. Okay, so... I'm gonna save that. Because I actually remember to save this time. Isn't that surprising? Save. Save. Yes. There we go. Return. So, I guess that's the end? Okay, so I think, what, game review time? Well, let's do that, Okay, but yeah, so that's the ending. Okay, well that's... I'm gonna be so for real, that was shorter than I expected, in all honesty. But we got the... Okay. This is what, the second time that I have played a visual novel, and I've not actually fumbled. I got it right. I didn't make a mistake. I didn't get a bad ending 5 minutes in this time. Let's go. Let's go. Made it all the way to the end. No mistakes. Hell yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, we got the true ending. Friends, besties. 3 of 3. Oh. Okay. Okay. So... What, I guess game review time then? Okay. Chat, do we want to go to my room or do we want to stay on the screen? Do we want to keep the overlay with the game here or do we go to the room? You guys pick. Room or do we stay here? You guys want another poll? Oh, also, while I can let you guys decide, here's a reminder to hydrate. It's boiling hot today, man. Like seriously, it was so hot today, man. Like I was sweating. I wasn't even doing that much. Like I wasn't running, wasn't doing anything over the top. Just on a walk outside. It was boiling. I was in minutes. I was sweating bullets. So here's your kind reminder to drink some water in this very hot weather. Don't mind the sounds of my water bottle. I apologize for that. Alright. No one's saying anything. I'm assuming we're just gonna stay here then. Alright, so, game review. As I said almost continuously throughout the playthrough of this, the art is gorgeous. I love the art style. It's so pretty. Like look how pretty he is. Like I feel like we've talked enough about the art, so moving away from that. The plot of the game it's really short and sweet. I did really enjoy it, and I liked how it was also sort of educational about traditional Japanese culture and houses. The art looks yes, that's what we're taking away from the game today. The art looks nommable. Thank you, Star. Yes, very, very, very edible, very nommable. But yeah, I did like the character of Toa. I thought his character was very, I can't say, I'm trying to think of a better word than just nice, right? Like, hmm, very, very, wouldn't say mysterious. I mean, there were points like when we noticed that his eyes were different colors and like cold hands on the uniform, the way he carries his bag. That did kind of make it mysterious, especially the more we connected the dots. My brain is braining. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. The words are trying to word. I'm not good at game reviews, man. I gotta get better at this. I wish. Okay. Here's my only negative takeaway. I wish it was more. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more to it because it's a short and sweet game. There's nothing wrong with that. I just enjoyed the story so much that I want to have more of it. Like we were joking about earlier, like if there was a manga or if there was like an actual novel or if there was like just something for this game, right? I'd be interested in seeing more of it, you know? Um I think No, I don't think this was made for a game jam. No, that can't be it. I don't think so, at least. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, the music in this game is really cute. I really like the music that that's in this game. It's the vibes are just very chill, very relaxed, very calm. I like it. I like it. It really fits the overall aesthetic with the art style and everything. I do wish they had more of a sort of mysterious or ominous sort of music for when we did finally realize that Toa is a kami. Cause there's just the what's the word? Just how it was silent. The silence was just not it. I thought like there was something wrong with the game. I didn't know because if you're not new here, and you already are aware that sometimes my stream crashes. Like not the stream, the game crashes mid-stream. I thought it was crashing, but no, it was fine. It's just yeah. So I would have preferred if there was some music in that section of the game that suited the more ominous vibe. Um, yeah, just really positive not review, very positive gameplay experience. Short, sweet, very much enjoyed it. I felt like nothing, I'm gonna be honest. Like, not that it felt like nothing. Like, just, you know how they say time flies when you're having fun? Yeah, that's what I mean. Because it, like I keep saying, very short and sweet game. I felt like I felt like I wanted more of the game. We didn't even end up taking any photos. I mean, I think we did, but I like you we didn't really I thought yes, this is how words work. This is how words work out. I was under the impression that there would be well, no, not under the impression. I had assumed that there would be slightly more about like the photography side of the game, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like I can't really say much else. Overall, very positive experience. 100% would totally recommend the game if you are looking for a short, sweet visual novel to play with a really cute art style that chat has deemed novel or edible. And yeah, it's sort of yeah, like we were saying before, it is sort of it's got like an educational vibe to it, not vibe. Not subplot aspect. That's the word I'm looking for. It's got like a subtle uh teaching educational aspect to the game, which I really kind of like that in games and stuff like that. I think it's really cool how they like put that in there, especially since it's so fitting for the setting of the game, being that like we're at an Akiya. So like they said, like they even told us in the game, it's an empty, abandoned house, basically. And then just like how they had all the definitions for like other things around the house and whatnot. I thought that was really cool. I like learning about stuff like that. Um, and yeah, if I continue, I think I'm just going to really repeat more of what I've already said about the game. So yeah, I think we might end it off here for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream today. If you enjoyed, I hope that you will consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as this month is Visual Novel February, meaning for the month of February. I forgot to say it at the start. Oh man. Imagine forgetting to say the thing that you say at the start of every stream. um yeah, this is day 6, I believe, of Visual Novel February. Um, I know it's the 11th, not the 6th, but it's just gotta be in time with when I got time to stream. So, yeah. So so Visual Novel February is a mini event that Callie and I came up with, meaning that for the month of February, since in February is Valentine's Day, we thought it would be fitting to play visual novel games for February. So for the month of February, we're playing visual novels. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see more visual novels from me this month, um, you can like and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like, you can follow me on all of my other socials with the link with the link to all of my socials being in the description of this stream, as well as up on my channel page. And if you want to join the Discord to receive Discord exclusive content, notifications when I post on my other socials, as well as notifications for when I go live, again, the link to that is also in the stream description. And on that note, thank you guys again so much for watching this stream today, and I'll see you guys next time. Jane! Remember, like I said earlier guys, it is very scorching hot today, so make sure you're drinking water, and make sure you guys go eat if you haven't already eaten today, and don't forget to sleep if it's super early or super late for you. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next time. じゃあね、またね。